Breaking news, guys. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Chelsea have approached Napoli tonight to submit an official bid for Victor Osimhen. And that official bid is a loan with obligation to buy. Meanwhile, Chelsea will discuss the, the salary terms with Victor. Al-Ahli are at the final stages of their talks with Napoli. However, their side of the deal only happens if the Chelsea talks collapse. Guys, welcome back to Chelsea Godfather channel. It's the Chelsea Godfather reporting back to duty. Please subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea updates. We're on our road to 2,000 subs. Thank you for your support. Let's jump right in. Guys, I know we're all tired of it. We're all tired. Everybody's tired. This Osimhen to Chelsea link has literally dragged on the entire summer. But guys, nothing has changed. Let us be honest. Nothing has changed. This thing was, if it was going to happen, was always going to happen just about on the last day, right? Even, I know a lot of fans are, hating on, Fabrizio Romano. But however, fair play to, Fabrizio. He's always said that, Chelsea are just, this is a deal where they're just waiting to try and get a deal done pretty much just before the window closes. And, again, if you look at the way things have moved, we've literally moved at total pace. At total pace. Chelsea, we haven't really made any massive moves. Our, position hasn't changed from day one. Our, position remains the same, which is, hey, Osimhen, we want you. However, in order for us to sign you and for you to agree to sign with us, you have to understand that we have a, salary, structure in place, and every player that signs for this club has to agree to sign for that same, structure, which is a fairly low base salary, right? Compared to other clubs, right? Especially other top six clubs that have much higher base, salaries, right? And then most of the total, compensation is more or less like a, back end. It comes on the back end, and by way of individual and team oriented incentives, right? And that's just the way it's been set up. Palmer is under that setup. Enzo, Caicedo, Felix took a wage cut to join us. Neto, everybody, right? All of our players have been signed under this deal. And Chelsea, right? It's not even good. Even if Chelsea wanted to make an exception, it would not be fair to make one exception for one player at the detriment of disrupting the harmony and faith that the other players put in the management, right, by agreeing to come to Chelsea at lower wages, and with the hope that once all players put their hard work and efforts together, everybody will collectively help their team reach their goals and objectives, which would then lead to more money by way of finishing top four, by way of winning trophies. And right, it's everything ends up being a win-win, and then your 120K, or in the case of Osimhen, his base would probably be closer to 200. So we're not talking about a couple dollars here, right? And then plus his incentives, right? And then the incentives would then get him closer to where he currently is, what he's currently earning at Napoli. And so that is the setup, right? So the only change has been that previously Chelsea had previously only had an interest in terms of a loan deal, but with no buy obligation. And so this is a sort of change in the position. However, ultimately, I feel like, again, if the fact that Chelsea appears to be ready to make a proposal to Napoli, for me, right? I might be wrong, I might be naive, but for me, it's a somehow indication. It's a bit of a green light indication that there's some level of understanding between Chelsea and Osimhen's camp, right? Right, because Chelsea will not go to Napoli to begin to, discuss transfer fee terms if they haven't received a sort of understanding in principle, if not an agreement in principle. So there's a possible likelihood that Chelsea and Osimhen may have reached somehow an agreement, and I won't say agreement. Agreement is a very strong word. They may have reached somehow an understanding in order for Chelsea to then move to the next level, which is trying to resolve the issue of the transfer fee, because as has been widely reported, the transfer fee has been reduced to as low as 65 million euros. That is the transfer fee that was put on the table by Al-Ahli, right? And it was accepted, right, based on reports by Fabrizio. It's been accepted by Napoli. So for me to get this deal done again, and that's a big if, big massive if, under the presumption that Chelsea has reached some kind of understanding, right? Some kind of loosely, it's not quite any kind of black and white understanding, but a really kind of loose understanding between Chelsea and Osimhen with regards to the possibility on how Osimhen can be fit into Chelsea's wage structure. In order to get this deal across the finish line, is ultimately Chelsea's going to have to pull up their big boy pants and reach an agreement on the transfer fee, right? Just a straight fee deal. Anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe they have an understanding with Napoli, especially given that we sold them Lukaku at a lower than market rate of roughly around 25 to 26 million pounds fixed fee. So who knows? But it's either I'm kind of like, for me, I feel like a loan with an obligation to buy may be a bit of a stretch to try and get the deal across the finish line. But if not, then Chelsea would probably have to, most likely will have to, or possibly have to come up with the traditional transfer fee, which in this case would most likely be somewhere in the region of 65 million euros, which is still a massive discount on the previously demanded amount of 120 million euros. So that's what I have for for the update. With regards to, obviously, Chelsea had a game today against Servette FC. We lost 2-1 or 1-2 away, which is not a good look, But there's no excuses. We've pretty much managed to roll ourselves across the finish line and to qualify. We pretty much did just about the bare minimum that we had to do to qualify for the tournament. As we move forward with a 3-2 aggregate score line. I'm not gonna bore you with the with the details of the game or with who played well, who didn't play well. Obviously, as a team, we obviously did not play well. That's all you need to know. And so we've moved forward to the next level, and hopefully, Maresca will take this tournament a little bit more seriously with the type of lineups he's been putting out. I do understand that they need to keep players fresh and to give some of these other players playing time. However, there has to be some kind of balance with regards to the level of rotation that is done for the UEFA Conference League. And that's all I got for today. How do you all feel? Please leave your comments below. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you guys. Peace.